but as players, we just need to step up to the opportunity.
And I think it's a little frustrating.
It is frustrating. This isn't how we wanted to start the season, but if you're going to count us out, you're wrong. We're going to come back and we're going to fight every single week. Coach Wright, he's got belief in us and we believe in ourselves. We're going to come out every single week no matter what the score of the game is, and we're going to fight.
Well, we were talking about it earlier. I mean, middle of the game, not a great day. You got your helmet off and you're trying to take those guys on. Is that kind of a statement?
I wouldn't think of it so much as a statement. I was really just playing ball out there. But just as a team, I feel like you can't go out there and be afraid of anybody. Yeah. No matter your helmet's on, you got gear on no matter what, but you got to be able to take on everybody at once, and you just got to fight.
How tough is it after these, 2 games? You mentioned the Dakota schools and all these other schools are hard. How hard is it to kind of get back to the work after, 2 demoralizing, let's say, defeats like that in a row?
It can be hard for about 12 hours, and then you just got to flip the page and you got to get back to work. That's what it comes down to. It really is tough, but we flip the page and we get back to work. We put the pads on and we get to another full week of practice.
You guys are a team that are still kind of learning a lot about each other, haven't been with each other for a long time. What have you seen in the past, day or two of resilience-wise coming after a big loss?
Especially from the leaders of the team, just encouraging everybody, just knowing that because we started out slow and we don't have the record that we expected at the beginning of the season, that we're not going to lay down. We're going to continue to fight no matter what school we face. I don't care if it's number 1 ranked Alabama. We're going to go out there and we're going to give it our best shot.
Speaking of which, let's look at the FBS this past weekend. It was crazy. Upsets everywhere. Does that give y'all, watching that stuff, does that give y'all some encouragement that, hey, we step on the field, play with anyone?
In a sense, yes, it does. Just seeing the crazy things that went on this past week in college football, we know going into every game that we have an opportunity, but it is, I would say, pretty encouraging just knowing that these smaller schools are taking on these big legacy football teams and they're making a big difference and they're winning games.
Being a veteran of this program, what are some of the key differences you can kind of tell from last year transitioning into this new coaching staff this year?
One of the main things is probably just the weekly prep that goes into everything. These coaches, they have a really good game plan every week. They spend a lot of time here, and they really care about how we approach every single game, whether it's watching film or studying a player or getting tendencies. Overall, this coaching staff has just done a really good job, especially bringing guys in. That was one of our biggest things from last year is that we wanted to have a clean slate, and we wanted to bring in a lot of players that we thought could really benefit this team, which we have. We just need to build on that and continue to grow.